Alright dudes, I just visited the Shaman, unlocked some pretty sweet Shaman skills, this being one of them. So a lot of people are referring to this skill set as a Necromancer, but it would actually be a Shaman. The guy's like a Cabal Shaman or something like that, and he teaches you some element spells as well as this conjure spell. So let me show you guys the element spell, one of them being this, and then the other being this, like this push. But if you do it inside of this, it's actually a pretty sweet push. So you can see I didn't even have to fight that hyena. This ghost just took care of it for me. So that was the regular wind attack, and then that same wind attack inside this circle is that. So it's pretty sweet. It's kind of like the fire boon. I guess this is the wind. Maybe? Electricity? Not sure. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys today how to unlock this by showing you guys how to get to that tower. How to get to the shaman. This is one of the teachers. Each of his skills are going to be like 500 to 600. But it's totally worth it if this is the build you're going for. So let me start at the very beginning. Alright, so let's see, there's the mountain, here's a small lake, and there is a fort. So on the map, here's the mountain, here's that small lake, and here's that fort. Now that fort is actually called Ghost Pass, and we have to go through there to get through the Cabal of Wind Tower, which is where the shaman is. So let's see, okay, looks like I'm tired. I'm actually going to keep that tired debuff since I'm running as a mage. That helps me out with mana. So anyway, you guys see where I'm at. We're going to go through the fort. Now, with the fort, the first time you go into the fort, you're going to have to go through the small maze. It's not really like a maze, but you're going to have to run past some people. The first time we were in there, we actually fought them off, but for the sake of the video, they respawned, and I really don't feel like fighting them right now. So we're going to run through. I actually lit campfires showing the quickest way through, so I'll show you that, and then I'll show you that after you get through it the first time, you can actually pull a lever that opens up a shortcut from one side to the other, so you don't have to keep running through all the people. You can just take the shortcut anytime you want to visit this shaman. Alright, we made it in. So the shortcut that's going to open up after we actually run through this is going to be to our right over here. And so right now the lever's open. I'm going to have my buddy here pull the lever to close the wall so you can see what it actually looks like before we open it. If he's able, I'm not sure if he's even able to close that. Does it close this? Oh, okay. So it doesn't actually do anything. Once you open it for good, it's open. You can't open or close it. But there will be a guy behind this, and this gate will be shut. So keep it shut until you feel like dealing with him. So anyway, oh, in the middle, ignore this. Until we get to the end, that's actually a pretty good treasure chest right in there. So anyway, once you get in here, take a left. You're going to go down this small spiral staircase. And this is going to be a speed run. Like I said, I'm not fighting anybody here, so you'll see me sprint past everybody. I actually have a small system of fires going, so we know exactly how to get through this. Okay. That's fire number 1. We're going to go straight through all these sails to fire number 2. Fire number 3 is on a curve. Alright, here we need to open a lever, so fire number 4 here, we're going to take a right into this. Oh, we actually have to open this on the chains outside. And then get in here, pull this lever. This opens up the next door that we need. That way is just extra loot, so don't go that way. Go right back where we just came from. Oh, okay, that lever I just pulled is going to open that gate. I already had it open, so it closed it for me. So open that gate, you're going to go through here to fire number 5. Pull that lever, and it's going to open the next gate for us. That's a mana stone if you want to mine it. Let's see, we need to make it all the way straight through this tunnel. Ignore everybody. Fire number 6. Take a left, and then pull this lever. It pulls down an elevator that we need to hurry up and get on before we die. And come on, get on. Okay, and go right up the elevator. Now this should bring us straight to the end. Let me see if I'm right. Yep, this is the end. So if we leave here, we can go straight to the Shaman Tower and go check out the Shaman skills, do whatever we needed to do over there. But there's more stuff in here. So if we open this lever, it's actually going to open this for us. Then we can go in there, open another lever, and then we'll be at the main treasure chest for this area. But I don't really want that. And if you go over here, this is the shortcut back and forth between the areas that I was talking about. Super simple. It takes you from this door straight back to the other one without having to run through all that nonsense with all the levers and stuff. So I'm just going to wait on my buddy over here. Oh, I think he actually went, yep, he was going that way. I don't think he saw me turn around. So anyway, we're going to exit here, and then I'm going to show you as soon as the loading screen's over with. It's straightforward from here. You're going to actually see the Shaman Tower in the distance. Alright, loading screen's over with. I'm a little bit thirsty. I'm very tired, but that's alright. I'm a mana user. Dude, I bought a master staff for 1,000 silver and then it disappeared. Okay, so these ruins here, some of them, there's some loot in there. I think there's actually a chest on that one over there. But we are on a mission here, so I'm going to ignore everything that is not in my way. I think I actually see a chest over there, but I'm going to keep my eyes forward. Okay, so in the distance, you see the tower with the wind symbol. It's like, what do you call that, where it points which way the wind is blowing? So that tower right there is the tower we need to get to. That is the shaman's totem, like wind totem that he lives in. It's like some World of Warcraft looking totem. But yeah, there's some enemies out here. I know there's bandits, there's armored hyenas, there's those things, whatever that is like the mantis shrimp. There's also that big ass thing. I don't know what that is. That's some scary looking like crab thing. Oh god, is it coming at me? No, it's not coming at me. I think I'm good. Alright, so it's straight ahead, guys. I'm just going to skip forward. Alright, coming up on the totem, all you have to do is use the ladder here. It's called Hermit's House. So the shaman, he actually goes by like Cabal Hermit or something like that. Alright, we made it into the Hermit's house, and you can see him sitting here.
Excellent.
Listen
to me.
The fireplace. Okay, so starting from bottom and moving up, we've got Reveal Soul, which is actually one of the options we had to learn for free back at the Conflux Mountain Chambers whenever we unlocked our mana. So Reveal Soul is the first thing you need to be able to conjure a soul, I believe. Let's check that out. I'm pretty sure you have to reveal the soul and then you conjure the soul. Right next to this is Call to Elements. So it grants you a boon that varies according to your location. So yeah, I don't know. I guess the boons like amplify damage. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure what boons do yet. I'm not that familiar with them. So if anybody is familiar with boons, please put in the comment section so that I know what's going on with this spell. Because so far when I cast it, it makes like a little boon like circle around my body. I'm not really sure what it's doing though. So Mana Push. It's like a kind of like a force push, like Fusroda type thing. It's pretty cool. I think it was like 50, 50, and 50. I think each one of these were only 50 silver at the bottom. And then Weather Tolerance is pretty cool. That's a passive ability that increases the hot and cold defense by 8. The middle one is Shamanic Resonance. So that's why this is basically the Shaman class, because it's Shamanic Resonance. So the effects of boons on you are increased. Okay. So a boon that increases your fire resistance by 20 would increase it by 30 instead. So that's a passive that makes boons better for you. Okay, so that explains the boons a little bit more. So that explains Call to Elements. As a shaman, you're going to use these elements and boons as well as conjuring people to fight for you. So it's perfect. It really fits into like what a shaman should be. Another skill that's going to cost like I think 500 or 600. Yeah, the middle one is 500 and the top two are 600. But this is Sigil of Wind. So this is the one that makes like a magic circle on the ground for wind. So when you do wind spells like the wind push, it amplifies it. And then lastly we have conjure. Of course, that's going to be a 600 silver cost spell. That is really cool. I really like summoning stuff. It's a fight. It fights for like 3.5 minutes maybe. So what was I going to show you guys? Oh, and the other spell Excellent. That he has to the right of Sigil of Wind, it actually doesn't show it now since I already unlocked Sigil of Wind, but you have a choice between the two of them. And the other one is infusing your weapon with the wind element. But I don't use weapons, I use a staff. I actually had a master staff that disappeared on me for some reason while I was loading a save. Yeah, I don't know what happened. But yeah, so that's all of the spells here as a shaman. I think I've pretty much showed all of them off. We've got the wind push. Now I'm going to show you that same wind push inside the wind boon. So to be able to use your wind boon, you have to activate the wind altar in each region, which the altar here is just outside this guy's house. So I've activated it, and then if I do the same wind push inside it, it's pretty amplified. It's pretty cool. I don't have anybody to test it on. And then we can reveal soul. So if somebody dies, or a bandit dies, we can walk up to it and reveal his soul. And then with that, we can conjure his spirit. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It definitely works better. I mean, with a staff, of course, it like reduces mana cost. So I'll work on getting my master staff back. I guess I'll have to wait for this guy to sell it again. Yep, because it's not in there. Cool. Alright, anyway, dudes, hopefully this video helped you guys understand a little bit more about being a shaman and how to unlock that stuff. Keep an eye out for my other videos here on Outward. I'm really enjoying the game, and I really hope to show you guys as much as I can, like especially where the different teachers are and all of the different like magic skills and stuff like that. Also, I do have the hookup on silver, and I will be giving silver away for donation. So PayPal, holler at me in the comment sections, add me on Xbox Live, Stonely Loner Kid. We'll get together, make a little exchange on silver. I'm thinking like 1,000 for $5 sounds about right, and I've got plenty of it. I can keep it coming and coming and coming and coming. I've got like a surefire method of getting like 200 a minute, maybe 200 every 2 minutes, so like 100 a minute, maybe like 150 a minute. I don't know. Anyway, I can make it happen. Holler at me. I'll catch you guys on the flip-flop.